Here in the program, we uncover the history behind 4 acres in Dodge County that used to be a pork farm.
Now the original outbuildings house all sorts of animals. Grace McDonald has more on how this transition came about. Good morning, Grace.
Good morning. Yeah, Kathy Drawbridge and her husband moved to the property in 1989. At that point, the county tore down the Poor Farm's dilapidated living quarters. Drawbridge found and preserved the remaining artifacts, but they didn't start the animal sanctuary until 2001. What inspired this transition was a miniature donkey named Ruby, who came to the farm in a very poor condition. Due to malnutrition from the previous owners, her baby named Abby was born missing cartilage in her front legs. The co-founder shared the comeback story of these donkeys with me.
After living 30 years out onto an open field with no shelter, no food, she turned around and got that reward. 6 weeks of leg casts, and of course you're reforming, she's growing, you're moving them, you've got to change them, no chafing, no scraping and all this stuff. Tremendous amount of work to doing it, but the joints fused. She could run, jump, and kick with the best of them. I mean, that was one of those days that brought tears, and she just loved everybody. She wasn't a pet donkey. What an inspiration, you know, because we see people with disabilities. She was a great learning tool. And so that's when we formed, because of her, that's when we formed the nonprofit, and we made it a sanctuary, not a rescue, because we wanted to take, she was one of a million animals out there that get tossed to the curb because they're not productive or perfect.
Some of the descendants of Ruby are still living their best life at the sanctuary alongside 250 other animals thanks to this nonprofit.
Grace, how can people visit this interesting place?
Well, the Old Poor Farms Animal Sanctuary is open May 1st through October 1st with hours from noon to 5 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday, but they are closed on Monday, Tuesday, and holidays. Admission is $10 for adults and $5 for kids, and I will put more in the web article attached to this story.